Here's the fact of the matter. We can never seem to catch up to equality. It's like we're always running on these treadmills of policies on policies, written as far as the author even cares to see. But what do I expect when this nation was planted with bloody seeds? With roots that are still clinging to hope, but see, that was stolen a long time ago, as they established order led by comfortability and insecurities. But it was disguised as for the greater good, but see, the good never got to the hood. All these power trips taking us through loopholes and division, but see, they created the friction. Master plan. They always had this master plan. If the issues at hand don't feed their pans, lines in the sand, fake smiles and wash hands. Master plan. They always had this master plan. See, they always play these broken records on immigration, like it didn't help build this nation. Shoot, at one point it was an invitation. Clueless on gentrification, but I guess the American dream only fares per complexion. They advertise and many with less dare to invest, knowing that it breaks the law, but it's for the best, I guess. And yes, we all know some are foes and criminals and should be handled as so. But I'm just wondering how blurred those lines go. But I'm just wondering, where did the empathy go? For humans just seeking better, you know? See, studies show they work harder, you know? They got all these parties, but we don't know where to go. Like, who really has control? See, America panicked after the towers were burned, and under Bush a cold force was born, sworn to remove only potential threats, sworn to do what's the very best. But I'm torn on their definition of very best. Is it closer to reckless? Just a score of numbers they collect, so many dreamers caught in their net, no sense of humanity really left. But I guess I digress, cause see, they don't use the same force on terror that's homegrown. You know, those that look like their own. And for the record, Obama did break deportation numbers. But when you really look at these numbers, they were collected differently than previously in history. See, they began counting not only those already within the halls, but also those turned out the walls. And some say to help, he only did the minimal. He says, I only wanted criminals, but I guess he couldn't handle it all. After all, he was passed down an enforcement machine. No matter the angles, there was just no way to keep this clean. But he still dared to dream, establishing the DACA dream. And it was not perfect, but I know he meant right. But I'm just wondering if this orange chief even sleeps at night, removing domestic and gang violence from the fight, children soiled in cages, but he says America isn't a campsite. But see, this agreement is not a green light to dismiss another's life. Toddler turned for months with no parent in sight, the trauma calling out for mama all day and night. But see, this is all part of his reality game, for his own personal gain. But y'all picked him cause he's a businessman, but see, he owns all this money to these businesses, man. And he don't care about you unless you benefit his business, man. He has no real plans. But they never care to fact check as long as he promises fat checks. But they never care to fact check as long as he promises fat checks. And accountability is foreign to him, just like telling the truth. See, he caught the hooks, but he's still out here making selfish moves. Like everybody got access to the shots he do, always pointing the finger like a little kid do. See? Or maybe he missed a class on how to treat others the way you want to be treated. Missed it just like the draft. To serve, to really put something else first. But see, narcissism is his middle name. Distraction is his favorite game, as he defames human beings based on stereotypes, like from the movies out of spite, adding fuel to his fight. KK Karens, KK boys, KK ice, vice. Climate changes, but he's still stuck on clouded vision. And he shouldn't be leading us no way. He didn't create division, but he advertised it to stay, knowing that he cashed a marginalized base of hate, but he lied to your face. And at first some said the tapes are probably fake, but now we in the middle of the worst outbreak. Record deaths and damage to mental states, and one of the worst economy shakes. They rushed the Supreme Court case to take back rights in place. It's a joke even Kanye is joining the race, when he really should be focused on his own state. We cannot make any more mistakes. Yo, are we still in the sunken place? And I know that it may take a lifetime to level, to balance, but with Trump, we will fail the challenge. Of denial, we are all tired. Hora, you're fired. America, don't take the bait. America, don't move with hate. America, divided states. America, don't lose your name.